So I don't know what it is about this channel, but every time I do a video on a product, that company decides to change something, whether it's the whole product offering or the price, and it's really frustrating. But in this case, I'm actually kind of flattered. All right, so earlier this week, I did a video on the NZXT streaming PC, and I talked about how they essentially killed off what we knew as the streaming PC, raising the price to $3,000 and forcing you to buy a 3090 card. Now, I said this in the video and I'll say it again. If you are interested in having a 3090 card in your computer, it's a great deal. But most people either don't have the budget or just recognize that they don't need a 3090 card, but they also want something better than just a gaming PC. And that was the frustrating thing for me, was how they just got rid of that middle option. Now, in that video, I said this: if it were up to me, what I would have done is actually taken the Starter Pro and called it something like the, maybe just call it the Streaming PC or Streaming PC Lite, and then take your current $3,000 streaming PC and call that the Streaming PC Pro. Now, I know NZXT sees these videos because they've commented on this channel before, and even in my most recent tweet, which, by the way, follow me on Twitter if you haven't already, they responded to that tweet saying they're gonna send that video about the $3,000 PC to their team. And guess what happened? Well, let me show you. Let's pull up NZXT's website, and bada boom, bada bing, they've got two streaming PCs now, and this is actually the approach I really like. So you can see they went with Streaming Pro. Hey, I like that. That sounds familiar. I don't know if it was me that influenced it or not, but I think that is the most appropriate name for that computer. It's a great Streaming Pro computer. And this is really, I was thinking this while I was editing the last video, this is the best way, because a lot of you even in the comments said, I need something better than a 2060. I really would just love a 30 series card. I just don't want the 3090. Well, that's what they've done, is they've essentially brought back what we know as the streaming PC. However, those who've been following the situation know that the $2,000 price tag is a price hike. So let's see what they did here. If you look at the specs, everything is the exact same as the Streaming PC Pro with two exceptions. One of them is very minor. They list a 650 watt bronze power supply. They listed that with the Streaming PC when I bought it, and it shipped with a gold. So I don't know if that's just a typo or if they accidentally sent me a gold, but I'm gonna go ahead and assume it's a gold. And honestly, I would recommend getting a gold if you were trying to build this yourself. And then, of course, instead of the 3090 card, they are shipping it with the GeForce RTX 3070 card. And it continues to ship with the same Ryzen 5 5600X. Honestly, this is the same exact computer as it was the last time it shipped with a 3070. The big difference is they are jacking the price up by $3,000. So instead of $1,700, it's $2,000. Your question should be, is this worth it? If I drop $2,000 on this PC, am I getting a deal? Well, here's one way we can get a little bit better insight. I went ahead and I built out all of the parts with the exception of the GPU over on PC Part Picker. And you can see that if we were to build this ourselves with the current pricing, no huge deals going on. Obviously, we're not like waiting on anything. We're gonna build this baby today. We're looking at $850 for this build without the GPU. Now we know that this shipped when I got it, the 3070 specifically, and I imagine it's going to be the same or similar. It shipped with the Gigabyte 3070 Gaming OC, and this is $750 MSRP. So with that in mind, a $750 MSRP graphics card. Good luck getting that deal. It's possible, just takes a lot of work. And then plus an $850 build, you are looking at, best case scenario, you're looking at $1,600 to build this computer yourself. And again, when I say best case, that means like you're essentially getting you're getting an MSRP on the graphics card and you're buying the parts as is. You could get this cheaper if you really look for some good deals on this on this build, which, hey, great plug right now for Tech Audit TV Discord. If you don't already follow, some great deals in that Discord every single day. Link down below to join that. Now, if you wanted this computer today and you were to buy all the parts and you were then to just hop on eBay and buy the graphics card so that it shows up in a few days, you're gonna be looking at about $1,300 to pay these scalper prices on this graphics card. Which, so when you actually do the math, instead of paying $1,300 for the graphics card, NZXT is charging you roughly $1,150. So you're only saving $150 compared to the scalper prices. And that $150, honestly, you could probably find some savings to make that a little bit bigger if you went out and tried to find some good deals on all of these PC parts. So back to the original question, is this $2,000 price tag worth it? I would say if you are you're ready to pull the trigger, you're sick of waiting, and you don't want to have to deal with the convenience of, you know, vetting stuff out on eBay or trying to get a drop to where you can get the graphics card cheaper, and you're just like, you know what, I'll pay the $400 extra on what it would cost to build it myself, then yeah, go ahead and pull it. It's not a bad price, but it's also, I wouldn't consider this a good deal. There are a lot of builds out there, or a lot of pre-builds out there on the web where you can get a similar computer for around $1,600. Sometimes cheaper, sometimes a little bit more, but most of the time those are out of stock. So I would recommend, honestly, in my opinion, keep shopping around for some other pre-builds. Obviously, follow Tech Audit TV Discord and be sure to get the deal alerts and all of that. It's all free, link down below, and really just try to build this thing yourself. At least if you're looking at this option. Again, there's pre-builds that come out all the time, and I would say pass on this unless you are just sick of dealing with trying to get deals and drops. Then yeah, you're not gonna get burned paying $2,000. I wouldn't say this is overpriced based on the market, but I'm also not gonna call this a deal. I would call the $3,000 PC a deal because the 3090, they're really not adding that much of a premium on it compared to what scalpers are pricing this thing at. So rant over. Hopefully that's the last NZXT video I gotta do for a while. Fellas, help me out here and just, let's calm things down. If you're gonna change the price, go a little bit lower, but I got other tech videos to get to, okay? We got some cool stuff coming to the studio. I am excited to review these things and show them to you guys. If you are at all interested in building the ultimate gaming setup, streaming setup, or just want a sweet desk setup to, be a little bit more creative, this is the channel to follow. So be sure to subscribe to Tech Audit TV. And like I said before, one last plug for the Discord, link down below. Hop in there. I live in the Discord. So if you want to get a hold of me, that is your best shot. I would love to be your friend. Yeah, I'll see you over there. And until next time, my name is Brandon Hassler, and this is Tech Audit TV.